Shit out, man. All right. Don't mess with my wife. All right. This that bullshit. I'm telling you.
All right, whatever, bro.
Fun.
I love y'all, man. Did you apologize to him yet?
Apologize. Apologize for what? If anything, he owes me an apology for the way his broad came at me.
Nigga, you were in his hot tub, bro.
Facts.
No, we're not doing this, all right?
Tony, I don't need no apology from him. I'm good.
No, bro. He owes you this. Apologize.
Man, let me tell you something. Now, this is a scene breakdown, folks. I wanted to talk about the great scene that was the barbershop scene from the premiere of season 2. And I mean, from the exterior shot, for me personally, it wasn't just the acting by the characters, but the fact that there was so much detail. Remember that, what was it, Pixar Soul? And one of the highlights of the film before it was released was in the previews. And even when the movie came out, people couldn't stop talking about the barbershop scene. Just the black people gave it the seal of authenticity because of the fact that it was so on point. Like every detail. I mean, from the outside of the barbershop, it feels like one of those hole in the wall barbershops where, the business next door, looks like it's either for rent or needs renovations. There's just a sign that says barbershop. Okay. And then when we get to the inside, I mean, come on now, from the sign with the men's cuts where you choose, looking at the little details on the counter for Mr. Tyrone. The combs that are in the barber fluid. I know that sounded messed up, but you know what I mean. And, the brushes. Oh, man. Pictures of, like, family, pets. And let me tell you the one detail that sent me going, you know what? Yep. And look, I can't even, like, be like, yo, this is so good. Like, I'm shocked. No, because Tyler Perry's black. So he knows what a barbershop looks like. And even when Nate came in, we see pictures of Barack Obama, I believe Malcolm X on the wall, some other black icons as well. And the thing that got me, when Nate goes to sit down in a chair, the one right next to Zach, you take a look and you'll notice it. You'll notice it. It's worn, some of the cushions popping out. That's a barbershop. That's a barbershop. Then on top of that, I believe when Tony came out of the back, I heard something in the background. I'm like, wait, I turned it up. I'm like, wait, what is this? And then I'm like, I know this ain't what I think it is. When a night dandy song, huh? And I said the story goes, and the feeling ain't wrong. I'm like, no. Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Oh, that's Black Barbershop right there. I mean, because usually I'm used to Tyler Perry, coming up with like, a little song for his shows and movies. That way he doesn't have to pay royalties and whatnot to artists. Because if you go back to the plays, a lot of those songs were written by Tyler Perry. So for him to write, songs and whatnot for his own shows isn't uncommon. But there have been instances where songs that are well known make their way into his shows, and it's a big thing. So when Return of the Mac and I heard that, I'm like, yes. And of course, Mr. Tyrone himself just played to a T of how the barbershop works. Women have the salon. Well, women, they gossip everywhere. Men, the barbershop is where we get down with the, oh man. This, I can't even, this was great. This was just fantastic. From Mr. Tyrone giving some wisdom while also, giving it to Nate in regards to, how he's been acting, hey man, you need to stop acting that way. Zach's trying to move up in life and you're trying to bring him down with your bad habits and whatnot, but he's not shy about talking about, Zach's tea as well. And I know we also saw another barber and a customer behind Nate as well. But yeah, it's just amazing. If you freeze frame, you'll notice so many details that truly make this a, just an authentic barber experience. Tony comes out the back, greets the boys. It was just great. It was great. Then, I love not only how authentic the entire scene was, and of course, Nate and Zach still having beef. Tony coming out to be the middleman, like, yo, man, come on, what you did was foul, Nate. Come on, let's sweep it under the rug, but you need to apologize. But then notice how the entire tone, the atmosphere changes the moment Jeremiah comes in. And then the fact that his boys, kind of stepped up, to him, like, especially Tony, who was like, yo, man, put that cigarette out. This is my father's barbershop. And then, of course, the attitude Jeremiah gave him. But then, Zach was like, fine, I'll see mom, but put the cigarette out and, at this shop. And then he walks outside. So I just really like the fact that it was one of those moments where the beef between Nate and Zach kind of took a back seat because they know how Jeremiah and Zach's relationship is. So I thought that was really cool. So for me personally, the barbershop scene truly stands out as one of my favorite Tyler Perry scenes or set pieces that he's constructed for a project. The acting, top notch. Every little detail was there. I mean, when it comes to episode 1, I've rewatched this scene at least 6 times because it was that good. I hope we come back to the barbershop. I know we don't have to, but I would really love it. I mean, how many times have we been to Karen's Salon, okay? But just to go back to this shop, I'd love it. Hell, I'd go for a cut myself if it was real. So, I mean, obviously the set's real and whatnot, but you know what I mean. So, I know I wouldn't say anything around Mr. Tyrone, though. I don't want my business out there like that. So, yeah, this was a great scene. I just wanted to do a quick video to highlight it. And, yeah, what did you think? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.